it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage. Today we're in Molten Core, guys. Our first Molten Core in quite a while. It's probably been years since I've done a Molten Core. So it is fun to get back in. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Looking forward to this Molten Core. And hopefully we get some loot, guys. It's a soft reserve run. And the items that we have reserved is Azersong Rage Blade. It's a pretty cool weapon. Really need a weapon, so I res this. It has 7 stamina, 12 intellect, 1% crit, and 40 spell damage. And another item we got res from Lucifron, the Arcanist Boots. 13 stam, 14 intellect, 11 spirit, 10 shadow resist, 1% crit, and 11 spell damage. I'm getting lit up right now. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can kill all the bosses, guys. Usually people skip this way. They jump here and you run over here. But our group's going to kill more trash. Because I think there's people coming in a little bit late and they want them to be able to just run through here without having to do any jumps like this. Sort of like a shortcut. You can skip a bunch of trash that way. So this should be a long raid. It's not going to be like a speed run or anything like that. But I am looking forward to it because I haven't been in here in a long time. I hope a binding drops for somebody. That'd be awesome to see that. I hope we get a little bit of loot. There's a lot of mages in here. We have 8 mages. Quite a bit. And we have a few world buffs: Rallying Cry of the Dragonslayer, Spirit of Zandalar, and Songflower. Picked up Songflower. I tried to get the buffs from Dire Maul, but I didn't have enough time. Which is fine, because most people here don't really have that many buffs. But if it was a guild run, some guilds do expect you to get, you know, all of the buffs you can. Kind of just waiting to buff up fully. When we get to the first boss, we'll be getting all our buffs up. And we will be casting a lot of crossbolts today, I guess. That's going to be the plan. Build another one. Yeah, right, though. Yo, we slayed a lava surger, guys. So we have a quest. Because we're trying to build up our rep with the Hydraxian Warlords. You guys can probably see it over here. Our rep will increase by 20. Every mob we slay in here will increase our Hydraxian Warlord rep. And then once we have it, I believe it honored, we can start getting douses. Trying to look for it here. The Molten Core? Yeah, that's it. We need to slay an Ancient Corehound next for this quest. They're just up here. Once we do that, we're done this quest. And then we can continue that quest chain. So maybe we'll go to Ashara after this. See how it goes. There we go. That quest is done. Get a little drink here. Yeah, this raid looks awesome, man. Especially with this monitor, it looks pretty wild. I'll take a quick screenshot here. I don't think they mind. There we go. Show for this patrolling Corehound. And July 10th, guys. The war effort is going to begin to open the gates to AQ40, so pretty much the beginning of Phase 5 will be starting on July 10th. We'll be getting into AQ40 soon, and AQ20 as well. And people will be getting their Scarab Lord that day as well. One of the rarest mounts in the game. I wonder if we can outrange the sun. There's this part over here with a bunch of imps. Great mage pull. Right over here. I wonder how much rep we'll get with the Draxian Warlords. How much we'll get with this raid. I mean, Hydraxian Waters. Oh, pulled a lot of stuff. Alright. Focus up, guys. Blink away. This is why you don't want to use your world buffs early, guys. Too far back will be good. We have to focus here. That was a brutal pull. It's a rough start. Pretty bad pull there. Well, the thing what happened, I think the dog, yeah, the dog was patrolling the Corehound and somebody pulled it. We'll just die here. Well, that is our first wipe in Molten Core. We are back. We got caught by the Corehound, guys. But it's alright. Still got a full raid. And we're going to keep trucking through this Molten Core. It happens. It was just a shame that we pulled the Firelord as well when the Corehound came and patrolled up to us. There we go. Firelord. Always picks me, man. Always picks me to debuff. Surger down. Some of these guys have rank 14. I think some of our tanks do. Oh. Nice, we got imps. This is for the mages. Nice. Sam's got wrecked. You gotta watch out for the surgers. They can, like, knock you into the lava. It's not a good thing. There's another surger. But I think the raid's gonna be pretty clean after that wipe. It's just people were warming up, right? This is also like an alt raid for the guild I'm in, so it's pretty chill. No one's really... It's kind of just like a good time, you know what I mean? Get those imps down. It's like the funnest part of the raid for mages, guys, is taking down the imps. I'll pull another group of imps. Oh, that's good. Just sit back here and cast Blizzard. These go rounds. And the boss is coming. They got a rogue going over to distract it so it doesn't patrol back. So we can pull after this pack. Yeah, probably need it. Yeah, it's needed another rogue to distract, but now they're gonna pat back, so they're hoping to pull the boss there. This is a boss where we'll have to decurse. There's a lot of mages though, so don't like we'll decurse, but you don't really need every one of us to decurse. We're going to be pulling our first boss of Molten Core, guys. Good old Lucifron. Hopefully, the Arc in his boots drop. I don't think we're the only ones that have them soft res, so we'll probably have to roll for them if they do drop. I hope they drop, because we do need to replace our Riptide shoes. Killing Skull. Alright, these decurse. There's the decurses. Gotta decurse all this stuff. There we go. We needed to dispel on the tank. The tank didn't get dispelled. against decurse. It's nice having all these mages for the decurses. They got it though. I should probably get mouse over decurse just to make it faster. It's just what mouse over is. You can just put your mouse over. You don't have to click them, and you just press the button, and it'll decurse or dispel or heal. And Choker of Enlightenment drop. Pretty nice neck. I don't know if anybody rezzed that, but I would roll on it. And the Felheart gloves. Warlock tier gloves. 18 stam, 15 intellect, 8 spirit, 7 fire resist. And proves crit by 1%, and that gives 9 spell damage. Choker Enlightenment, maybe we'll get to roll on this. 9 stam, 10 intellect, 10 spirit, and 18 spell damage. Pretty good neck. Better than our neck, but the problem is our neck gives us hit. And right now we need the hit, Star of Mysteria, but eventually if we don't need the hit, we can switch to that neck. But I'm happy that we didn't wipe on the first boss. That was good. A lot of people were doing their decurses and all that stuff. Actually, I should probably... I totally forgot to get our world buffs going here. And I also need to get our other buffs. So we got Songflower Serenade. It gives us 5% spell crit and increases all attributes by 15. It also gives physical crit to melee and ranged through physical deeps. And the Rallying Cry of the Dragonslayer increases crit chance of spells by 10%. Melee and range crit by 5% and grants 140 attack power. And then we have Spirit of Zandalar, increases movement by 10% and all stats by 15% for 2 hours. So those are the world buffs that we have. Let's see how this goes. Let's let him get them all grouped and AoE him down. I hope I'm not getting attacked here. Back it up. Yeah, we have to kill them at the same time where they come back to life. Get him down. There we go. So the warriors are here smacking these Gorons that they're still alive. They don't disappear right away because there's like a mechanic where they can come back to life if, you know, another one of them was alive.
4, 3, 2.
So the warriors just smack them to get rage for the next boss. So there's Magmadar. We want to be max range for this boss. That's a big fear like that. If you're max range, you don't get feared. So good thing to do. Yeah, melee have to get out of the fire. Pretty chill boss, to be honest. Great. Yeah, the fire. Guys just standing in the fire. What a beast. Am I standing in it? I swear I wasn't in it there for a bit, but I started seeing more ticks. It's one weird thing about WoW. Like, sometimes it looks like you're not in a mechanic that's on the ground, but you really have to just move out of it, I guess. But as a ranged DPS, you kind of just... You want to be casting at all times. So you don't want to move too much. The more you move, the worse your damage is. kind of like a balance of moving out of mechanics while also standing still as much as you can to do damage. Let's see what happened. Nightslayer pants. I wonder if they're gonna link the stuff. Do they link the stuff? Yeah, they do. We'll just wait for them to link it. Formula enchant weapons spell power. Really nice. Teaches you how to permanently enchant a weapon to add 30 damage to spells. Talisman of Ephemeral Power dropped. Awesome trinket for us. I wish we res this. 175 spell damage. On use. Lasts for 15 seconds. Pretty damn good trinket. Say it's better than... Oh, there's more imps. Nightslayer pants dropped. These are rogue tier pants. 10 strength, 33 agi, 15 stamina, 10 shadow resist. Improves your chance to get a critical strike by 1%. And the leg plates of might. These are warrior tier pants. 24 strength, 23 stamina, 10 shadow resist. Increases your chance to parry an attack by 1%. Increases defense by 7. So the warrior set for Molten Core is pretty much a tank set, which is why though the DPS warriors don't really want any of the anything to do with it. So the DPS warriors try to get, they roll on a lot of leather stuff, like a lot of stuff that hunters and rogues want. So if you're a physical DPS, it is tough to get the loot that you want because you have, warriors rolling on it, and it's fair that they do because they don't really have many options with plate. Back up here. There we go. It's been pretty clean so far, other than the first wipe. We're moving along. Tome of Tranquilizing Shot. Good double fire, Lord. Pretty chill though. That's playing a mage, guys. We just frostbolt and decurse when we have to. And then when there's a chance to do some AoE, we do some AoE. So for the most part, it's pretty chill. Which is why I chose to play a mage. It's one of the more chill classes to play, but once AQ40 comes out, we'll be switching to fire eventually. And that specs, in my opinion, is a lot more fun than Frost. So I'm looking forward to that. Surged. I want to get knocked into the lava there. And they got the hunter pulling, which is a good thing. Kind of, speeds up the pace of the run. Because they can just, quickly run ahead and shoot them off, and then the tanks pick it up. But damn, I wish we resed the trinket. It would have been a nice trinket to get. Speaking of trinkets, I gotta start using my trinket we got, the Mandalorian Hero Charm. I've been using that. Can even use it on trash. It's only a 2-minute cooldown. We'll use it right now. I should honestly have it macroed into my Frostbolt, like using this trinket, because we can just spam crossbow, and it'll just keep going off every 2 minutes. I'll try to pay attention to it here. Comes another core hound. For him to patrol to a safe spot. I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. Turn them around. As a tank, you want to turn the core rounds around, and everybody just gets breathed on like that. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting into Molten Core every week now, guys, so I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a nice chill run. Hopefully we get all the loot we need before or soon, because the faster we get loot, guys, the faster we can get into Blackwing Lair, and that's where all the loot that we really want is. Once we get into Blackwing Lair, we can start prepping for AQ40. Ancient Despair. Playing a caster is pretty chill. Alright, here's Gannis, the next boss, guys. There's like a rain of fire that we have to stay out of. And it is going to be interesting experiencing these raids on like a new PC like this. And also like on a 4K monitor, OLED monitor. This kind of looks much different. Well, it just looks a little sharper. I'll say that. So we have to decurse. Another decurse boss. There we go. Pretty much all these bosses that look like this, you have to decurse as a mage. Let's get these decurses off. We have all these mages though, it makes the decurses pretty quick. Don't want to pull these giants. There we go, down. Not too bad, couple deaths. Decurses were pretty quick. Giant Stalker boots. That drop? Yeah, nice. Male Hunter boots. 28 Agi, 14 Stam, 6 Spirit, 7 Shadow Resist. Hunter tier boots. Dropped. Not too sure what the other piece was. We'll probably link it. Honestly, might make a macro to so I can just spam and it'll just use my trinket. And Lawbringer gauntlets dropped as well. It's this is like paladin plate tier. 468 armor, 10 strength, 15 stam, 15 intellect, 14 spirit, 7 fire resist, and 18 healing power. You know, Holy Paladin would be pretty cool. Like, I assume you probably get gear fairly fast. Same with Druid, Resto Druid. Does not have much competition, probably, for the plate and the leather healer loot, especially the plate. Maybe I'll play healer the next time I play. That's the entrance to Blade Ragnaros right down here. Make sure you don't pull that Surger. The next boss we are going to fight is Golemek. I mean, it's Gar. Gar's the next boss. Gar drops a binding, so maybe we'll see a binding drop today. That'd be awesome. And there's Gar. I think we're okay here. Just want to make sure we don't pull anything extra. Keep spamming our trinket. Got a 2K crit with that. Nice. decurs here. Imagine they went straight into Gar with all of this trash. We picked up a core hound. Let's drink up. We're waiting for this dog to patrol.
3, 2, 1.
Pulling ancient core. Awesome timer there. We actually roll for this? Nice. We rolled a 13! Rip. Looks like we're not getting the trinket, guys. I think the highest was an 89. I think somebody SR did and they're rolling it out.
Three, two.
Here we go. We're pulling Gar, guys. Oh, we're pulling Lava Annihilator. Thought we were pulling Gar. Here we go, we're pulling Gar. Time for the Pally pull. The Pally went in and bubbled and got all of the adds stacked together. We're just focusing the boss right now, trying to burst him down. Damage, guys. We have 2 Warlocks banishing. And then the tanks are tanking the rest while we burst the boss down. Hopefully a binding drops, guys. Be awesome to see that. Go. I'm gonna kill the ads. up here. This is why you want to back it up, because when they die, they like blow up and they like knock you like pretty far away. It's like that. So you want to stay ranged or far away from them. Had some deaths, so that wasn't good. If I was melee, though, like you can go in and DPS, but for the most part, you just want range to deal with that. Brutality Blade dropped. Pretty nice weapon. Helm of Might and Fellheart Horns. Fellheart Horns is a cloth helmet for warlocks. 27 stamina, 20 intellect, 10 spirit, 10 fire resist, and 20 spell damage. Brutality Blade dropped. Really nice sword. For warriors, 9 strength, 9 agi, 1% crit, 51.6 damage per second. Go, Rogue Twig got Brutality Blade. And then Helm of Might dropped. Warrior Tier Helm, I believe. 15 strength, 35 stamina, 10 fire resist. Increases your chance to dodge an attack by 1% and gives you +7 defense. Check it out here. It looks like this. Looks pretty cool. Here we go. Baron Geddon, guys. Another boss that drops a binding. I tanked this boss like, I don't know how many times. For over, I'd say like almost 2 years. Every week, and I never seen the Baron Geddon binding drop. Pretty sad. It never dropped for me. I'd be shocked if we seen it today. That'd be my first time ever seeing the binding drop. If I don't see it drop on this character, then I guess I'm cursed. And the Baron binding just never drops for me. We gotta make a little bit more food here. The Lawbringer gauntlets are rolling out. This is that. Holy Paladin gloves. There we go. Warlocks are banishing. It seems like this guild I'm in's having trouble getting the Baron binding. They were saying if it drops, they're going straight to Silithus to kill the boss to get Thunder Fury. You know, I got stunned here. I'm just gonna ice block here. Yeah, we're fine. Let's bandage up. Be brutal if we died there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I have to bring it pretty far back. Baron's patrolling. It seems like these guys have never gone to Baron binding yet. That's what it sounds like. Well, I'm in comms with them. Just listening to the raid. It sounds like they've never gone to it. Hope they don't end up like me in my guild. Never getting a Thunder Fury. These guys rolling for? Bunch of rolls. I guess they're just rolling for fun. If the binding drops, I'll snap. I won't snap, but I'll be like, what the heck? First time on the mage, the binding drops. Maybe he's going to pick it up right now. That's what Baron's doing. That was a joke that people would say a lot to me. They'd be like, yeah, he's just going up to pick up the binding. That's what he's doing. We're stacking on the moon. And I assume when we get, so if you get the bomb, you gotta get out of here. Let me go over here. Alright, Baron incoming. It's pretty much just like a bomb that he puts a debuff. Yeah, we pulled him. Assume you drop the bomb up over here. I guess. Well, maybe we won't get the bomb. We'll see. If we do, we gotta get out. Range is okay. Oh wait, there's a hunter stand there. Saw blink over here. Seems like they drop bomb off over here. There's another bomb. Actually, never mind dropping it up there. Here's this AoE that does a lot of damage to melee. I think we lost a tank. Wonder if we'll get the bomb. Nope. No bombs for us. Alright, did the binding drop? Another talisman dropped. No binding, but talisman of ephemeral power dropped. This guy rolled a 91. We rolled a 43. Someone rolled a 97. I should soft res. I don't even know if that's worth soft resing if it drops this much, but two yeah, I wish we got that trinket, man. This is what it is. Crappy rolls. At least we're getting the crappy rolls out of the way, guys. I think we rolled a 13 and a 40 and a 43. If this guild doesn't is having trouble getting the Baron binding, maybe this is the guild for me. Wow, I got spanked there. This is a guild that I should be in. I'm always in the guilds that never see Baron bindings. The anti-Thunder Fury guilds. Yeah, it's another raid where I haven't seen the binding drop. I'll be doing a lot of them, but if I don't see a binding on this mage by the time TBC comes out, I'll be like, wow. Yeah, I'm cursed. But yeah, I'll stop talking about bindings, guys. It's just it's traumatic gaming experience for me. So yeah, next boss is gonna be Yazrat. Another boss where we have to dispel curse. We gotta spread out and minimize damage. She does like a big arcane explosion that does a lot of damage. Pretty sure he has a decurse. There's a decurse here. Decurse all this stuff. Should decurse the tanks first. Yeah. There's some mages that aren't decursing 100% though. So we pull the boss right away. Let's see how this goes. Gotta decurse. Make sure the tanks get decursed. Okay. Some of these mages are just casting crossbow. I'll decurse. I don't care. I'll be the decurse guy. Thing is, if you're the decurse guy, it's gonna do arcane explosion. You want to get out of that. Big arcane explosion. That was pretty funny. This guy was this guy was saying like the add-on didn't call it. I guess I don't know if he's talking about decurse. He's not a mage, but it's probably a joke. Oh, can we all roll on that? Can we all roll on the gloves? Arcanist gloves? It's mage gloves. We didn't win, so it doesn't matter. We rolled another 43. Highest roll was 90. Our rolls suck today. We can't get a roll above 50, guys. I guess nobody... Nobody wanted the Arcanist gloves. Maybe they did. Who rolled the 90? Yeah, nobody had them on their soft reserve. Oh, they're not skipping this pack. That's good. the tank died. And then he went on... I think he went on me, that's why it blinked. And then ice blocked. That wasn't cool. Don't want to die. People used to snap if you died. I remember when my people in my guild were like really upset if they died because you lose all your world buffs. Like that wipe at the beginning of Molten Core that we had at the beginning of the video and the beginning of the raid. If that happened in my guild and everybody had world buffs back then, the mood of the raid would just turn into like, oh, this raid sucks. Like it'd be a bad mood the whole way through. Because people hate losing their world buffs. I hated it too. It's just not the same. It's like you're Goku and you're like Super Saiyan, and then once you die, you know, Super Saiyan's off. And you have to be just like regular. That's a cool thing about this chrono boon thing. You kind of hold it until the first boss and then you use it. Some people have already lost their world buffs though. I've had quite a few deaths. I think we'll be able to hold on to these 2 buffs for the rest of the raid if we don't die. I think probably got like an hour left around there. This will be a long video. Probably 2 hours, I'm guessing, at the speed we're going. Not too sure if I'll upload this in 4K. Maybe I will, maybe. Quite the render. Could give it a try. Might do it in 1080p, just so it's not... Because it does take quite a while to render it. Yeah, maybe we'll just do 1080p. Or I could split the raid into multiple videos, but I think that's kind of... I don't know if I really want to do that either. There's the douses. You gotta douse these things here. Good pull. I can try rendering in 4K. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. I haven't really tried with the new PC. It should be faster. Like, probably much faster than the old one. There's the douse, guys. Wonder how our rep's looking right now. No, we're friendly. We're friendly with the warlords. Nice. There you go, they're pulling the dog back. Right down here is Golem, one of the bosses. Sometimes people fall off this bridge and they pull the boss. And there's a dog that comes down from here. Gotta watch out. Just range pull this guy. Got a good hunter in the group who does all the range pulling. It is kind of annoying as like a tank warrior tank to do it. It's not bad, but it's just faster as a hunter. We got the dog. Comes the doggo. Right over there. I'll just keep, we'll just keep him banished, right? Pull the dog. No. Re-banishing? I guess we're just gonna kill the elementals. Dude, they gotta do something here, these warlocks. Still have the tanks up, so we should be fine. A lot of people died there. Be alright. Yeah, just keep them re-banished. Just keep banishing them. Gonna banish. Nice. It's okay to banish sometimes. Some people get upset though. If you like re-banish and like you don't really need to. Because it takes like, I don't know, 10-15 seconds. You gotta wait. But it's better safe than sorry, right? There's a lot of deaths there. Maximum health reduced by 35% withering heat. Bellheart gloves. Man, a lot of warlock stuff. Helmet and some gloves. If anybody, there's only 2 warlocks. Man, leg plates of mine are getting rolled out. (24 strength, 23 stamp, 10 shatters, a 7D, and 1% parry. Nobody likes that set. Even the tanks don't even like that set, like as a warrior. It's not bad though, as like you could have it as a mitigation set, but like for Pulling threat's not that great. Choker of Enlightenment. Choker of Enlightenment's going out. Did we win it to 94? We rolled a 94? Someone rolled an 100? Someone rolled an 100. I rolled a 94. There's another guy rolled a 95. What the heck? 2 94s and 90. That's insane. It's kind of ridiculous. That should have been our neck. It's not a big deal, though. We need to wear the current neck we have anyways, though, because our hit... Need for hit. It's an okay neck. The neck we really want, though, from here is the one from Ragnaros. Choker of the Fire Lord, 7 stamp, 7 intellect, 34 spell damage. It's much better than that neck. This neck's mostly for the healers. Not a bad neck, though. I'll try to cut out some stuff in these raids. Like, I don't know what to cut out, but I'll try to cut out... If we're, like, standing in front of a boss and this guy's, like, one of the raid leaders is explaining stuff, you guys can't hear it, so I'm just gonna... You know, cut through that stuff. Maybe it'll speed up the video a little bit. Any big wipes, I'll probably... cut through as well. Not too sure how fast you guys want the raid to be. I did a lot of cutting on the druid. Because they were so long. I would honestly cut out a lot of the trash and just do bosses. But I think I would show the raid a couple times, like the trash a few times. And then I just do bosses. Maybe we'll do that. I'm not really sure what you guys would prefer. But I'll be honest, most people prefer the leveling stuff. It seems like the end game stuff. I don't know, it does. On Flag Carrier, it didn't do too bad, but it wasn't... Well, I could tell more people were interested in the leveling. There we go. Fighting against Sulfurin. Time to AoE here. Got them all grouped up. It's Blizzard. Yeah, we did it. Lost a tank, though. One of the mages pulled. We're pretty far down on the threat meter, so we don't have to really worry. I do. They're asking if people still have world buffs. We still got our world buffs, so that's good. We're not dying. Getting ready for hardcore raids, making sure we don't die. This raid's way more punishing, though, for melee deeps than range, though. I wonder what dropped here. Nightslayer shoulder pads and Shadow Strike. Arcanist spell dropped. Nice. I think somebody rezzed it, though. All the Arcanist stuff is for Mage. I think someone... Yes, he's Thunder. So Arcanist spell dropped 11 stamina, 20 intellect, 10 spirit, 10 fire resist, and 14 spell damage. We kind of need the belt that we have, though, because it gives us hit. So we can't really, couldn't really even use that, even if it did drop. Back up here. Killing the dog? Killing the Surger. I think we're killing the dog. Nightslayer shoulder pads dropped. 3 strength, 26 agility, 12 stam, 7 shatter resist, 1% hit. Pretty nice shoulders for rogues. And Shadow Strike dropped. Pretty cool polearm. Steals 100 to 180 life from the target enemy. Transforms Shadow Strike into Thunder Strike. It's beyond use. 59.4 damage per second too. And a polearm. Resin the Dead. Arcanist belt going up. I rolled a 33. I would take the belt, but someone dropped a field repair bot. Nice. Repair. Awesome. Very nice. Boots of Profs. Cloth boots. Healer boots. 17 stam. 18 intellect. 15 spirit. 7 shadow resist. 18 healing power. Priest tier. Reapply our elixirs here. Just rebuff in here. Alright, here we go. We're back. Had a little wipe. Well, not a wipe, but like a couple deaths. Is also the boss. Drops Mage Blade. That is the weapon we want, so hopefully it drops. Oh, looks like we're gonna clear the entire room. I hope Mage Blade drops. That's one of our SR items. I think there's a couple people that have it. It's off res though. Big crit. Alright, the final lava annihilator. This boss is pretty much a tank and spank. No, the off tanks tank these two ragers. And then we're just gonna probably burst down Golden Egg. Yeah, maybe I'll do just bosses. It kind of makes the video after like a couple full runs. Because they are pretty long. We'll see what we get, right? But I'll show like one or two raids that are kind of like full raids. Or if it's eventually if we get our character geared enough, if it's a fast run that's pretty efficient, those are kind of fun to show. This wouldn't be one of those, clearly.
5.
Didn't wipe too much though. It's been a pretty good run.
1.
Had like one full wipe. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I messed up. I should have popped my trinket a little later. Yeah, my guild would do this different. Like we'd take the these mobs, we'd tank them here, and then you just pull this guy back. You got to do separate. You have to separate. We pull like the main boss like up here. I think it's just better for casters because they can just cast, start teeing off right away. Like, having to chase the boss is kind of annoying. But they both worked. Will the Mage Blade drop, guys? Mage Blade. No Mage Blade. No Mage Blade. Alright, Scenario Investments dropped. Druid Tier Chest. 23 Stam, 24 Intellect, 16 Spirit, 10 Fire Resist, 3 mana per 5 seconds, and 22 Healing. Blaster Shot Launcher. Cool gun. 6 Stam, improves your chance to crit by 1%. It's not a bad gun, even for, you know, other melee as a stat stick. The 1% crit's pretty nice and 6 Stam. Nightslayer chest piece. Decent amount of rogue loot today. Rogue chest, 10 strength, 29 agi, 20 Stam, 10 fire resist. Improves your chance to get a crit by 1%. The squid ass needs some water. There you go, squid ass. Take your water. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I think for this video we'll show like most of the raid. After a few, I'll do some cut. We'll cut some most of it out. Well, most of the trash. The thing is, they get a lot of these runs give out loot during trash, which is kind
5,
of
4, 3.
doesn't
2,
really work. Because I think
1.
I would want to see if I was watching this, like what happens with the loot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm on circle. So I need to poly circle here. It's gonna be interesting. I never really did this boss. It's a pretty easy boss to tank. If you're a main tank, you just take the boss, you tank him back there.
5.
Reckless mortals. None may challenge
There
the
we go,
sons
Polly.
of the living.
Gotta make sure he stays poly. God damn it. Poly again. Son. It's good. This is gonna get knocked out. What the heck is tank doing? We're okay. Poly's staying up. They're doing deeps. Gotta bring that boss back. I don't know who we're on now. Go, get circle again. Kill Moon. I like how mine's back here, not getting attacked by anything. Are they just killing everything now? I guess so. Circle or triangle? It's a lot of damage.
Ashes to ashes.
Kill them! Let's go. Kill Nipple! Get him down. Nice. We survived!
Impossible. Stay your attack.
Hacked the boss by accident. He almost killed me. Just I spot there.
Rashly, you have come to wrest the secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with him, your paltry life
Oh, leaf
will
dropped.
surely be forfeit.
That's dope.
Nevertheless, seek out his lair if you dare.
Hunters used to pay our guild to try to get a chance at this quest. Get like a pretty awesome bow or ranged weapon with the ancient petrified leaf. It starts like a hunter quest for a pretty epic weapon. Corehound Tooth. Pretty nice dagger. Bruise crit by 1%. 20 attack power. 9 stamina. And the Cauterizing Band. 9 stam. They roll it out yet? Oh, they already gave out. Cauterizing Bland. Somebody already wanted it. 9 stam, 12 intellect, 46 healing power. Ring, pretty nice ring for healers. And now, after you kill that, well, you don't really kill the boss. You have to follow him to the summoning room, and he's going to summon Ragnaros. Pretty sure someone has Joker the Fire Lord. Rest. But not too bad. We had a lot of deaths in this run. But we only really wiped at the beginning. We'll see how Ragnaros goes. We made it. Oh, here we go. Into Ragnaros' summoning room. Yeah, someone has these res, these Netherwind pants, they're pretty nice. Alright, here comes the last surgery. It's going to be our first kill. First Ragnaros kill on the Mage. Alright, let's do this. Where am I gonna hang out? Right here? Guess I'll hang out here. I'll make sure to use, we'll use Firewall for this. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. We're gonna pull Rag, I think. Just have to talk to Major Domo here. There he is. Impudent whelps. You've rushed headlong to your own death. See now the master stirs.
Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. He who was ancient when this world was young. Bow before him, mortals. Bow before your ending.
Looks so awesome, dude.
Choose.
Oh, my bad. I always do that. Too soon you have awakened me, Executus. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
These mortal infidels, my lord. They have invaded your sanctum and seek to steal your secrets. You allow these insects to run rampant in the hollow core. Now you lead them to my very lair. You have failed me, Executus. Justice shall be met indeed. Now
Domo snitching. Alright, here we go.
Of Ragnaros. Now you shall see it firsthand.
Some damage here. Popped a trinket. Some people got knocked into the lava. That's why you want to stay spread out. Put the fire ward up.
By fire be purged. Taste the flames of sulfur.
Nice, we're not getting hit by that. Get fire ward up again.
Taste the flames of sulfur.
Cast mages.
Die, insect.
Back. It's pretty fun playing as a mage for this. Keep me alive!
By fire be purged.
Really didn't want to die there. Here we go. Ragnaros down, guys. Take a little screenshot here. What dropped? We'll find out what dropped here quick. Essence of the Fire Lord, Magister's Defender, Leggings of Transcendence, Priest Likes, Bloodfang Pants, Rogue Tier Pants, Essence of Pure Flame, Spinal Reaper, Two-Handed Axe. Not bad, pretty okay loot. It's not like Onslaught Girdle dropped or Bone Reaver's Edge or anything badass like that. Yeah, GG's, guys. That was badass. Pretty good run. Now we are going to head over here and turn in the Molten Core. Here we are in front of Duke Hydraxis. Let's turn in this quest, the Molten Core. You have done what most of your kind would think impossible. You have faced the beings of the Molten Core and triumphed. For so small a creature, you have displayed great resource. Someday, perhaps, we might strike a true allegiance between your kind and the Waterlords. Agent of Hydraxis, if you truly wish an allegiance with us, then I invite you to wage war on our foes, the servants of air and earth and fire. Each defeat you heap upon them will weaken their foothold here, and further prove your adherence to our cause. The campaign will be long, but if you persevere, then your glory and honor will be great. So we have to earn honored with the Hydraxian warlords, and then come back. So there we go. We're currently at friendly with the Hydraxian waterlords. I keep calling them the warlords. But yeah, we need around 4,500 more rep, and we'll have honor. We can come back, and then we can start getting our own douses for the Molten Core raid. That was a fun raid. Guys, it's too bad nothing dropped for us, but it was fun going through it again. It's been a long time. And I'm looking forward to doing it every week now. Hopefully we start getting some loot and into Blackwing Lair soon. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.